Hello there, I'm Ezekiel Kuhoga and this is Mind Setting Initiative. In one of the videos that I did record in the past, actually I discussed about how someone can develop a happy and a successful life. In this video, I discussed several concepts which I would like to restate them here before I start my discussion in this video. One thing I said, as human, we are composed of three different things. Number one is a soul, number two is a body, and number three is your mind. And I said, you as a person, you are a soul with a body and the mind. And I said, your mind is like a program. This mind helps to program your body so that you as a soul can use this body to interact with the nature. Now, I would like to give you additional picture today. And this additional picture is like, imagine a very frightened servant. And you can think with me. Do you think that this frightened servant, when he meets his master and now the master explains the need to this servant, do you think will he have the time to understand what the master wants? Or what do you think will happen when he cannot understand properly the instructions given by the master? If the servant is frightened, he normally has no time to understand, no time to ask what the master really wanted, but they will just imagine and wish they know what the master wants and hope that nothing will go wrong. Exactly in the same manner, your mind is dealing with you. So your mind is like your frightened servant. And when I say your mind, I actually refer to both kinds. We have the subconscious mind and we have the conscious mind. And the subconscious mind, according to experts, it's composing the majority of your mind. And this is the part which you have no control. But it has absolute control over your body. I'm speaking about now the subconscious mind, or some other people would say unconscious mind. And you only have control or interaction with the conscious part of the mind, which is only composing about 10%. So that's the mind I'm referring to. So let's go back. What happens when this mind is interacting now with your negative state of emotion? Like I said, this is a frightened servant. So what happens is that they only come and see what is our master interested in, and they know your interest by checking how many or what things stay in your head. I think there is a storehouse in your mind, and your mind goes there to check what files do you normally like to leave in your mind. So very unfortunate, when somebody angers you during the day, you would normally carry this thought in your mind. You would normally leave that file for a long time in your mind, in your brain, I think in your storage room. I don't know where exactly it is. I'm not a biologist. But there is a room in your mind. So when you leave it there for long, then your mind understands that our boss is more interested in this file. Now what they do, they understand this file. What does this file, what kind of information is in this file, and what is it supposed to bring? And once they know it, they start to condition the whole body to satisfy the information filled in that file. This is why if you go to some place with a hatred attitude, trust me, you will find 100 reasons why you should hate the people you want to hate. If you want to fight with somebody, or if you want to find fault at somebody, you will find a million faults at that person, because your mind now reprograms your body to satisfy the information that file you left. If you wanted to, for example, if you were sick, and now you are thinking, no, I'm sick, then you have put your file in there. If you put your file in there once in a while, it's okay. But your mind gets it that you are interested once your file has been there for too long, or it comes in a very high frequency, like not so long has passed, their file is in there again. Oh, I'm sick. 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 Until the end, your mind says, our boss is interested in this. I'm sick. So let's give him what he wishes for. Then your body is now be conditioned to be in a sick condition. That's why there are some I don't know, some study which have been made, and they say that if somebody came to you, you were pretty fine, you were very okay, and somebody said you look like you were sick, maybe one person may not mean much, but if there are 3 or 4 persons who have been arranged to come and tell you that it looks like you're sick, it looks like you're sick, if 4 different people came and you know they are not related, trust me, you might feel sick after that. Why? Because your mind has accepted, has seen that file these people have planted in your mind, and they have seen you accept and put it there for a long time, and at last point your mind accepts and granted you their wish. This is how your mind is dealing with your negative states of emotion. Now, why did I focus on the negative state of emotion? I focused on this because this is how many people are suffering. They think thinking about the negative state of emotion might be helpful sometimes, but they don't know. Your mind granted you the wish they think you want, which is not what you really wanted in the first place. But because it is there for a long time, your mind thinks you want it. And some people have even gone farther. They discuss about even about the poverty. When you don't have money and you say, I'm poor, I'm poor, I'm poor, they say your mind also knows it, and it starts to reprogram your body to satisfy the poverty in your life. This is when you start to miss every opportunity, even the opportunities that come to your face, you smash them apart. Why? Because you have that thought, and the body has been conditioned to reject any other opportunity which might change that situation. So, what call do I make here? The call I make here is that you have to be careful over what files do you put in your mind? What files do you put in your head? What kind of thoughts do you allow to dwell in your head? If the kind of thoughts that you allow to dwell in your mind are the thoughts which you know they don't have any positive fruits, cast them out. Find a way to cast them out and bring to your mind anything that you know is positive, anything which is about the prosperity, anything which is about health, anything which is about good relationship and happiness. Make it there even when you don't feel like, you know, like, okay, my life is difficult, I don't have anything, but find a way to put good values in your mind. Read books, find people who would encourage you in a positive direction, talk to people who would uplift you up. And when you put these files in your mind, in your storage room here somewhere, and your mind end up believing that this is what you're interested in, they will program your body. And once your body has been reprogrammed, you will now start to see opportunities. You will now start to see possibilities of going into the better stages. Thank you so much for the time that you have sat down and listened to this video. If you think this video was useful to you, please let me know by commenting on the comment section below. Apart from that, please make sure you have subscribed if you have not yet subscribed. But please do not hesitate to share it to friends. And most thing, I think, if you like this video, I would appreciate it a lot, because this is the simplest way you can communicate to me, and I can know that what I'm really doing is useful and it actually helps somebody's life. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye-bye.